All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and otherwise, my name is AJ. I am the Friendly Hermit. And today we're playing something very special. And it's technically not Fire Emblem. This is Years of Division, a tactical strategy role-playing game. And it is inspired very heavily by our favorite game on this channel, but we were gifted a demo code back in the day, a few weeks ago anyhow. So the developer said, he reached out and said, hey, you're a channel, you should play this. And so here we are. Hello, chicken, what's going on? We're playing a game, and I don't know if I have controller support, so looks like we're doing the mouse and keyboard thing today. Solomon, what's going on? They're just giving these keys to anyone, yeah. He wants it out there, but I figured, you know what? I play Fire Emblem. This is a game. I've got a few. I have received a few keys for different games from different developers, but this one made sense for me to show on the channel. So let's see what we can do. Now, I don't know specifically what we're meant to be doing. I feel like we should probably just play a basic game for now. What controller do I have? Is that a 3? No, it's an Xbox One controller. Xbox One. I wonder what it... Here, let's see. It doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, wait. Did I lie? What did I just do? Okay, so something's working. Sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. I don't know. Advanced settings menu, always more interesting. Okay, advanced settings. You want to go crazy. Well, let's do normal placement. Stats, normal, defeat difficulty. What does that mean? Controls the conditions under which you'll fail. Okay, attrition, I think when you die forever. Yeah, allies are gone forever if I die. Well, obviously we have to play attrition mode, and obviously we have to play on hard. Because we're not here to, we're not here to win. Also playing Danganronpa. Ever heard of it? Yes, I've certainly heard of it. I've never played it though. There's like a bear, an evil bear in that, right? Half evil, he's half good, half bad or something. I just know an image in my head. Dang it, Grandpa. It says on the right what all the settings. I know the game is not balanced for permadeath. Well, we're gonna find out when we... Listen, in any single game I've ever had permadeath, when I die, I reset anyway, so it's not like this is going to change anything. So we have here, I've played briefly. I've played the first, like, tutorial stage, maybe the second, I don't know. So I know at least this is a princess, Anaka, I don't know how you want to pronounce it. Do you think the others will be back soon? They've been gone for hours. If it takes this long to catch dinner every night, we won't reach the capital in time. And this is Yova, which, the funniest character design I've ever seen. A paladin with glasses. And I'm not a hater of that. I think that's really funny. Just so odd to think that a paladin could have such a, like a simple weakness just right there. And yes, I wear glasses. I'm allowed to say it's a weakness. If anyone ever even just tapped me on the face, I would be like keeled over just crying about how hard it would hurt. Paladins would wear glasses if they weren't meant to save the kingdom. In all of the Final Fantasy, in all of the Fire Emblem games I've ever played, you always have that overpowered paladin to start, right? And this one is similar, but not quite overpowered. She is kind of meant to be on your level to start. Our chairs will sit empty at the coronation. It will be an insult to the new king, an international incident, all because our set can't be trusted to catch a few rabbits for dinner. Our set being our brother, the prince, an archer. Be patient. Hunting in the Hammer Grove is more difficult than chasing deer in the hunting grounds back home. Then we should have accompanied them. At the very least, we could have offered some guidance. Oh, do you know a new hunting technique for catching rabbits with a sword? Or maybe you'd like me to clobber one with my axe? Or maybe... Okay, enough. You've made your point. My point is that you need to relax, Princess. You may not think highly of your brother, but don't underestimate him. He won't disappoint us. Besides, Kalan is there to help. The job is well in hand. Let's just enjoy the warmth of the fire and sunset over the divide. I know you're right, of course. I just don't like having to wait so long for nothing to do. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They're nerds that need their god to help. I mean, Yova's clearly a nerd. Listen, I'm a nerd. I just know it. Us glasses people, we're nerds. It's okay. We just need to accept it. It's not an insult. We need to take the term back. I am a sweaty nerd and I'm proud of it. Hey boss, looky what I found. A couple of travelers alone by a campfire. Traveling alone in times like these, why, something bad could happen to him out on the road. And look at all that jewelry. There's easy pickings, eh, boss? Just think of the gold they must be carrying. We'll drink well tonight. Go get 'em. Alone? You scared? Now's your chance to prove you can handle yourself. Got it, boss. Very funny to see famed bad at the video game Friendly decide, yes, I will play on hard with permadeath. It's just a demo. It's just a demo. We're gonna be fine. Bandits, we're under attack. I will say this game has really cool mechanics. And we'll talk about them as they kind of pop up. I'm pretty sure the tutorial will explain everything, but I like I said, I played only briefly. But what I can say is that what I've seen so far is compelling, and as somebody that plays a lot of strategy games, it's just like, oh, what a quality of life improvement this has made. And you'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. I'll make sure to point it out, but the game will get easier with every map, as it always does. They're here. Time to make our move. I'll face him. He doesn't look so tough, and I could use the practice. Go, I'll watch your back. Start Tanaka's turn by selecting her. We move up, just like Fire Emblem. And we select attack, of course. And so what you're about to see down here, so this is where things start to kind of deviate from the Fire Emblem that we're used to, right? You're noticing it's telling us the turn order. And as you can see, Anaka is going to attack. The bandit is going to retaliate. So this is literally the order in which things are going to take place. Notice this arrow greater than symbol. I don't know what you want to call it, but my haste, that's a statistic, versus the bandit's reflexes means, okay, we have a base 1, they have a base 0. Our haste is greater or equal to, so we strike first. There's more to it than that. Again, we'll get into it as you see, as we move on. So let's just kind of test it right now. We get the first strike. The bandit does get the retaliatory. He gets to attack back before we can finish him off. But this is directly due to two stats. This has nothing to do like Fire Emblem. It's based on what, 10 plus speed? It's similar to this, but not quite. I have offensive AS and defensive AS, essentially. You're gonna see exactly how it works in just a moment. I did it, but he got a hit in. I don't feel too good. You'll be okay. Keep fighting like that, and before long, you'll have to tell Kalan you don't need a royal protector anymore. I don't think he'd ever agree to that. Well, you're probably right. Even proven we're serious now. We've proven we're serious now. Let's hold our position and see if the other one still wants to fight. So my phase ends automatically when all of my units have gone, or we can end it early by pressing N, so we're going to do that. N for end. That idiot. Fine. Gotta do everything myself. Come on, boys, cover my back. Here we go, here we go, here we go. He's just asking to die. He just ran in. Even more of them now, and it looks like they They want to fight. Brave for bandits. I should have expected reinforcements. Still, I like our chances. We'll have to move in and finish it. I'm ready. This one won't land a hit. Watch. Now, we can wait until the next round. It wants us to, I suppose. But we're gonna... No, it's not. Okay, I'm just hovering. Oh, this is weird. I really wish the controller was gonna work, but for some reason my controller is not working. I'm gonna unplug it. Hopefully that helps. Attack. 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 There we go. Yova, this doesn't look good. Why does he get to strike before me? I'm the one attacking him. This bandit must have good reflexes. Every unit has 2 stats that affect their speed in combat, haste and reflexes. If the defender's reflexes score is greater than the attacker's haste, the defender gets to first strike. You can see your haste and the enemy's reflexes by moving the mouse over, as I said, the greater than symbol. And so you can see the bandit's reflexes are base 3, total 3, which means he's going to attack me first. That literally is the... So Anaka's haste is less than the bandit's reflexes. Does that make sense? I just got stabbed by a bandit. That sucks. Keep going. You're doing great. That's kind of, yeah. Kind of what happened, yes. So because our haste is less than his reflexes, he attacks first. But there's more to it than that. So we'll keep going and it'll keep building on. This is like very base level understanding of the game so far. Having the first strike not only means he gets to attack first, it also means his strike is guaranteed to hit. I can't beat him if he's guaranteed to hit me before I can even swing at him. What should I do? Back off, I'll handle this one. My haste is better than yours, so I should be able to get the first strike against the enemy. Okay, what do I do instead? You can focus on your turn, and it will heal your injury, but cost some mana. So now it's telling us, okay, don't attack him. Cancel the action by right-clicking. And now we're going to select Anaka, and we're going to focus. Focus. Heal. Ta-da! And now we're going to move Yova in, and Yova's haste is higher than the bandit's reflexes. So now I have the first strike, and my strike is guaranteed to hit. And here you can see here, always keep a close eye on haste and reflexes in combat to make sure you're picking good fights. And I want to make it very clear that it gets even cooler once we level up, and it's probably one of the best level up systems I have ever seen in any game, and I'm very excited to share that with you. You can move your mouse over the icon at the top, combat preview, break down the haste and reflexes. We've already talked about that. I understand. The attacker gets the first strike if their haste beats the defender's reflexes, and the defender gets it if their reflexes beat the attacker's haste. Exactly. And it's just going to keep going on and on about it, but here we go. So Yova gets the first strike in. The bandit will retaliate, but that's okay, because we get the next strike. We're guaranteed to hit on at least the first one. I don't know about the second strike, if it's guaranteed to hit, but the first is, so long as our haste beats their reflexes. And now it's gonna give us kind of control, I think. They're close. Let's move in and use what we practiced. I'm ready, but wait, how do I know the haste and reflexes of my enemies? It's gonna tell us we can hold shift. Let's see. Chapter 1, defeat these guys, right? So if I think it said hold shift. Oh, if I press shift over him, I think. So, where is it? Haste, I think it's just speed 1, dex, haste 0, dex 5, reflexes 3. There was another button and I probably missed it there, but we need to basically just kind of like go in and do it. So if we go here, we can see we are at an advantage there, but let's try this guy. He might actually be at an advantage. Yova Bandit, no, okay, we're still good, His is base 3, and remember, I believe Anaka's was base 1. Reflexes 4, haste 1. That's so sad. So we want Anaka to basically defend, but we do not want her to attack initially. But haste 3, we should be able to take out. Reflexes 3, reflexes 1. We should be able to take out this guy first. Right? So we get the first strike on this gentleman here. And it's okay to take a little damage because we know we are guaranteed to get Q. You're saying press Q. Ah, there it is. Thank you. I knew there was another button. I missed it. We should be able to take this guy on. Crush, attack with a melee weapon. Big damage, but minus haste. We're not going to bother with that. We're just going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Take out this guy. Can't believe I almost took him out in one hit. That was wild. And that should be the end of the battle. That should be the end. So there's kind of like the basic concept of the game, right? Good work. It's over. Thank you, Yova. My first real battle. I always knew it would feel different than training. It's even more thrilling than I expected. The adrenaline it's unimaginable. Frightening too, though. It was startling really real. That's me and my reading. Already doing great on the reading basic tutorial information part of learning to play. Listen, I have you guys to read for me, right? It's a stream. It has to look fun. It doesn't have to be informative for me. You guys are here to teach me as I do stuff on the screen, right? Also, when I die, it's funnier for you. I hope you're all hungry because we caught a great haul. Our set, pay attention. There's blood everywhere. This is obviously a battle scene. We'll need to work. We'll need to work on your situation awareness until we get back. Princess Anaka, are you okay? What happened? I'm all right, Kalan. Thank you. Bandits assailed us. We were forced to fight. Nothing we couldn't handle. They were brazen, though. Something has them feeling confident. Bandits. Did the Darakmans stop patrolling this road? Never had trouble on this road before. And I can count the number of patrols we've seen since crossing the divide on one hand. Something isn't right. I'm glad you're both alright. Is the fire still lit? You can tell us the story of your victory over some delicious flame-roasted rabbit. Goodness, with all that excitement of battle, I'd completely forgotten how hungry I was. Let's eat. I'm sorry, Your Highness, but I don't think we should stay. The road's not safe. We need to move our camp somewhere more hidden. He's right. Where there are a few bandits this bold, there will be more. Of course you're right. Thank you, both for your counsel. We'll pack up camp and eat later. Meh, but I'm hungry now. Don't worry. They'll still be good later. I'll tell you what. If we make our camp near some bearded elm, I'll show you a secret Darakman smoking technique. Alright, smoked rabbit. Save and continue. Save, a cold welcome start. Subscribe for more stuff. Save. That's my little cheeky thing. Okay. At last, we've reached Baeliss, and in good time, too. We should be able to rest a day here before pressing on to Mar, for the coronation. And welcome rest it will be. Hiking through the brush is much harder on the feet than walking on the road. You'd be fine if you'd worn boots instead of sandals like you were told. The road was too dangerous. We needed to avoid hitting more bandits. Yeah. Say, Yova, what was the name of that bakery we visited last time? Something's not right here. Where is everybody? How do I unsubscribe? You can't. It's an impossible feat. No one can unsubscribe. Once you've visited and pressed that little button, you're bound by the soul. It's like it's a thing. You know, demons and angels and such. It's true. The streets of Baeliss are usually bustling with traders and craftsfolk. Looking around now, you'd almost think nobody lived here at all. Stay on your guard. This smells like trouble. Well, what are a bunch of Kales doing here at a time like this? Time like this? What do you mean by that? Stay back, Anaka. I'll handle this. Explain yourself, stranger. I'm sure the general will explain everything once I hand you over. It'd be a big mistake. These are the princess and prince of Kalia. Oh boy, this guy's just like... You're not gonna do that because we have all of the money in the kingdom. Prince and princess, my lucky day. I'm gonna be a hero, a very rich hero. What a terrible thing to say. You'd think this Baeliss guy, is it Baeliss? Is that his name? Canis? I can't remember. You'd think he would have some common sense to be like, who are you? I'll kill you. Go away. Solomon, you're trapped forever. That's right, bud. Come on. What's this all about? Attacking us in the streets of Baeliss? Who are these people? I'm not sure. They don't look like soldiers. Maybe it's some kind of... Enough talk. Draw your weapons and defend yourselves. We'll figure it out later. I'll lead the way. My bow is a ranged attack, so I can hit enemies 2 or 3 spaces away, even more over a wall. Or even over a wall. Okay, so we can now select an archer. Again, we're still in a tutorial. But it's kind of showing us we have a ranged attacker now. You can see he has, what is it, range 3? And notice the ruffian still technically gets an attack, but it's called take cover. So he can't attack us back, but he does get a turn. So here we go. We're going to go for it. He's going to take cover. It's going to allow him to, I suppose, take less damage or potentially dodge, right? Why did I miss? When it is your enemy's turn in combat, if their weapon cannot counter, they will spend their turn taking cover. When your enemy takes cover, it reduces your chance to hit with subsequent attacks. So my enemy will take cover anytime I attack. You'd think you would know this since you're, you know, an archer. You'd think you've shot the bow at something before. You need to make sure you hit them before they have a chance to take cover by keeping your haste high. And you need to be careful. Just as a melee opponent can't counterattack your bow, you won't be able to counterattack if enemy gets close to you. I am the archer. I can attack at 2 or 3 spaces because I am an archer. It is, yeah, you're exactly right. It's a little on the nose, the, what do you say, the exposition. I know it's trying to teach me the game, but it's kind of funny at the same time. Also, the fact that, like I said, the archer is explaining that he's an archer, but then also doesn't understand, wait, I'm an archer, why doesn't this work? You know. Princess Anaka, why don't you focus on the left? Yova and Darset both have good haste scores. My training with you is focused on reflexes. That means you and I will be faster at counterattacking than we are at attacking. It's time to put that training into practice. I'm Rady. What should I do? If you want to counterattack an enemy, you need to stand inside their attack range. You can see their attack range by selecting them. So this gentleman here. Perfect. So let's just get in there. Oh, in the tree. So you notice the forest, not so unlike our Fire Emblem friend, gives us some bonuses. When the enemy's turn comes, Anaka should get the first strike. As for me, my knives let me fight in melee or at range, though not as long as Arset's bow. Yova and I can start with an archer to our right. You want to see my stats? Yada yada. Press shift. Time to see what I've learned. Yada yada yada. Alright, here we go. Very much function over style, for sure. I agree, 100%. So this archer, I'm not going to send in my ranged guy. I'm not going to attack at range first. But what I do want to check is his level. What level do we have? Oh, he's level 1. Everyone's level 1. So despite the fact that Kalan has trained Anaka, he's still level 1, so it doesn't matter. We can just... We don't have an overpowered superhero here. But he's going to take cover. Pardon me. We're going to get... Yova's going to get some XP here. Going to get the KO. We got the kill. Is now the enemy's turn. They're going to start moving in. And we're going to have to keep our wits about us. Guarantee that's going to be at least... I don't know how a dodge works, but we got the first strike on him, so clearly that's what you're meant to be doing. And again, once we level up, you're gonna see how incredible it feels to level up. The level up mechanic in this game truly is very, very good. I feel like I want to see if I can get a ranged attack in with Kalan. Is it going to take him out? It might. Let's try it. Take cover. Dang, come on. Oh, it's because he has 70% chance. Come on, get the... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I guess I thought maybe I was supposed to go with a Naka. I didn't really understand what it was saying, but we're supposed to have very good reflexes, right? His hit is 2, reflex 4. Yeah, so technically we're meant to be... we're meant to probably be going with a Naka, but whatever. It doesn't matter. What are we doing? What are we seriously doing here, you know? We can wait here, though. He's gonna come at us. He's gonna come at us. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What are we talking about? Can we get in there? No? I guess we can't shoot around the corner. I don't know. Maybe we can only go here. I see. Maybe the yellow is like... what do you say? Movement costs 1 AP. So, I don't know. You'd figure I should be able to go here and fire at Buddy, but... Oh, I guess he has to be in range, and he's not in range. I'm just reading it wrong. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. Let's see what happens. End for end! That man is dead. No, wait, we're gonna... First strike. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Saying that those two are better on enemy phase since they have a good reflex score, so they won't... Yeah, they want to defend and not attack as much. Yes. And Kalan being partially ranged with his daggers, you can get a good attack in the odd time. But I'm not going to risk Kalan up against the archer. I mean, at range, anyhow. Blue is, I assume, the amount of movement that you can still attack from. The yellow is then full movement. I thought that was, like, that's kind of how I interpreted it. I'm not entirely sure. So, like, it'd be like D&D having, like, a dash action. So you use your attack, quote-unquote, to move further, sort of thing. Standing in terrain provides benefits. We know that. We don't need to read that. We can kind of go up and around. I feel like we're going to do that. I feel like we are going to move forward. We're going to go together. We're going to check. What was his range? How do we... Was it shift? No. Click him. Okay. Oh, geez. We're already... It doesn't matter. There. We're good. We're good. She's going to take a hit here, but I believe we're not... We're going to get a... Yeah, we're going to get the first hit in. So we're good. We're fine. We're totally fine. Kalan's going to go for the attack, the ranged attack. Ruffian's going to take cover, but still take damage, probably. There it is. Not a lot of XP. Oh, and look at that. We're gaining a little heart, so Yova and Kalan are being buddy. We're friends now. If attacking costs AP, then you have to spend some of it to cut moving short, or you can spend all of it to move more. I mean... Oh, what's going on? Okay, we're taking cover. I see. I don't know. I have no idea if there's action points or if it's just like straight up this character does this, like on this turn sort of thing. So proficiency with swords, counter attacks, fills my crit bar. Okay, so that's like Anaka's very clearly, you know, the Lord type character. Gonna have, or kind of like even like a Myrmidon, honestly. Gonna have decent dodge slash defense speed like dexterity based defenses, but then also we'll talk about crits later once we get there, but what she wants to do basically is defend, right? For now, anyhow. So this guy, we technically are not like we should not be attacking this guy. What we should be doing is shooting this guy first. And so we're going to probably do that. We're going to get the... Yep, we're going to go for it. We're going to get that first hit. He's going to take cover. Are we going to finish him off? Yes. Wild. Our set. When it matters, it counts, right? Now we have to focus on this last little guy. And I don't know if there's a good way to do this because he is most certainly at an advantage in this big ol' castle here. I think we should wait. I don't think he has a ranged attack, but yeah, let's just we're just gonna hang out. We're just gonna wait. Maybe we'll see if we can get up there. But yeah, you'll see. Once we talk about crits and once we talk about level ups, you're gonna see how cool this game. Like, so, again, quality of life improvements. It's not necessarily, you know, the end all be all. This isn't a Fire Emblem killer by any means. It's just a great start to a little indie project that I think, you know, we'll see how it goes in the future. But as it stands right now, it's very impressive what they've managed to do in terms of changing the formula. It's new, right? And we've played, especially on this channel, so many different Fire Emblem ROM hacks and Fire Emblem yeah, I mean, I haven't, the videos are down now, but I've played many Fire Emblem games on this channel in the past. This basically just takes what we love about that and just switches it up a bit. It's a new game, but it's the same game. Let's be real. It's the same game. Terrain bonuses aren't just all defenses. Specific ones boost specific defense. So, haste or reflex sort of thing. I wonder if that fortress... I didn't see what that fortress bonus was either. I knocked on some doors and found some friendlier villagers to talk to. The news is grim, Your Highness. Let's hear it. They say the new king of Darachma, King Ulbert, has declared war on Kalia as his first act as king. War? Why would he do that? Darachma has been our ally for 1,000 years. I'm sorry, Your Highness, I don't know. The people I spoke to didn't know either. A war? The people we just fought were armed villagers. They say the Darachman army is offering a reward for captured Kales. I love that we're called Kales. The reward for either of you would probably be huge. I think there was a tutorial pop-up for it, but you, of course, immediately skipped over it, so I can't say I know exactly what it said. Well, someone out there in the world of YouTube has the power to pause the video and read. But, you know, again, I'm the entertainment. I'm just the dancing clown, you know? Dance clown, that's what I'm doing. Someone has to scold me, and we'll learn over time. So the people of Baeliss turned on us for gold? Is Darachman loyalty so easily bought? Watch your tongue. Loyalty is a luxury. You and I can afford it, but not everybody can. I'm sorry, Yova. I didn't mean you, obviously. Even if that explains why these people would attack us, it doesn't explain why King Ulbert declared war in the first place. I'm afraid we won't find out for some time, as we have to turn back now. We won't be welcome at the coronation any longer. If they're still even having a coronation. We should go right away. It's not safe for you and your brother to stay in Darachma. Seems a night's rest in a warm bed was too much to hope for. We'll be alright, Naka. This must be a mistake. Darachmans are our allies. Whatever some new king says. We'll get home and then we'll get to the bottom of this. I hope you're right. Like the most, like the worst interpretation of what just happened. Subscribe for more stuff. Enemies are approaching the bridge, cleric. Get over here. Goland. I am here, Captain. The moment has arrived, and now you must decide. Will you truly enforce this blockade? Will you truly give the order to attack Gaelic travelers just trying to return home? Only if they don't surrender. You're not going to cause a problem for me, are you? If you're asking me if I will attack these travelers, I will not. You are too cavalier in ordering this act of senseless violence. You need to remember the tale of Isaac the Stablehand. Teaches the virtue is found. Oh, what I need is for you to fight, not tell stories. You're a soldier. I expect you to follow your orders. Isn't he a cleric? Isn't he like a healer? I'm a cleric first, and my orders come from far above you. This war does not make sense, and Moderis would not want it. I will not attack these innocents, and I will not take orders from one who has no respect for the teachings of our Lord. You need to get used to the idea that the Chaos are your enemies now, whether you like it or not. Get out of my sight. I'll see to your discipline when the battle is won. Dance better, clown. I'm sick. I can't dance right now. I'm just coughing. It's sick. I'm still sick. The Drachman army has blockaded the bridge. We'll need to find another way. Is there another way? We need to cross the divide to return to Kalia. Nearest crossing is at Durega. It's a few days' journey south. I'm not eager to delay our return. This bridge is guarded now. Won't that bridge be guarded by the time we arrive there? That does seem likely. Well, if I'm entertained by competence, which you... I am super competent. I do all the competent things that competent people do. Doesn't that mean we have to fight the Drachman army? I think it's our best option. Yova, will you be alright? Don't worry about me. I'm not happy about having to do this, but I left the Drachman army long ago. My loyalty is with you now. Thank you, Yova. That means a lot. Did better. Now let's go. We have a tough fight ahead of us. Oh yeah, look at this. There's tons of dudes here. Yova, that enemy is quite close. I think we can use that to our advantage if we flank them. Good idea. You go first. I'll follow up. Now it's teaching us about flanking mechanics. So we can order Kalan to stand by. I'm standing by in position. Because I use standby instead of wait, I'll be able to move again after you defeat the enemy. So that's a cool thing. I don't know if that's new since the update. To earn the flanking bonus, you need to make a melee attack on the far side. So now, if I send Yova to the opposite side of where Kalan is standing, we get a bonus for flanking. And because we click standby, to my understanding, Kalan gets to attack after the fact. Perfect. Now that we're standing on opposite sides of our target, Yova is earning the flanking bonus. Flanking grants a bonus to hit chance and haste. You can see the details by moving the mouse over the flanking icon that has appeared on the far left. Flanking bonus grants 15 to hit and 4 haste reflexes on melee attacks. Dang! Because of the flanking bonus, my haste exceeds my enemy's reflexes by 5 or more, which means I get to strike twice before my opponent can respond. Wow! Exactly. Because we flanked this enemy, you should be able to avoid taking any damage. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Alright, perfect. 12 damage times 2. Dang! Pincer attack is right. Holy crap, that thing smacked. Let's press on and break this blockade. I'm, like, wondering if I should just wait for them to come to us and just do that the whole game, you know? So we don't want Anaka to die, basically, is what it's saying. Can I attack him, like, at range and not get attacked back? No, he can attack me. Of course he can. He's an archer. What was I thinking? Should we go together? Like, I really don't know what to do. Really don't know what to do. I guess we're going together. Let's go together. And I suppose we'll just wait there. The archer will try and attack me, but that's okay. We're in the tree. Which means I'm absolutely going to dodge 100%. Dang. Not even a little bit. Okay, we got 1 dodge. I figured being the rogue, he would be able to dodge that, but... What's the bonus there? Standby just lets you spend movement, but not end your turn if you haven't spent all of it. And therefore you can pincer attack, yeah. A golden rabbit! I've heard stories that whoever can catch and defeat one will receive a blessing. We should try to defeat it if we can. Whatever unit defeats a golden rabbit will become permanently stronger. Golden rabbits will have to try to escape. You can move the cursor over rabbit to see where it moves. Okay, where are you going? Oh, you're going straight? Perfect. You're coming right for us, bud. I don't want to ruin your day, but I'm going to. I'm going to make you wish you were never born. Okay, so we can go... What does this mountain do? Evade ranged... Hit with magic, 2 damage with magic, defense versus ranged. Well, the mountain doesn't do anything. Forest is evade magic, defense versus magic, or hit with melee. Damage with melee. So he's going to deal some damage to us. So what we're going to try and do instead is move here. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what's a good strategy here. But I feel like we might be able to take him out. There we go. Our set's getting the kill. I like that. And here we can actually get a little attack. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Might get both attacks in. We can finish this scrub. Unfortunately, that archer is just so annoying right now. That archer's gonna be a pain in my bad word this whole time, but we can take this guy out. Naka's gonna get a nice little bit of XP. Still not enough to level up, but we gained some... Stand by. I don't know why I would stand by. Just wait. Just wait. I don't know why... I probably need to heal somebody using my mana at some point, but... I can't believe he chose to attack the archer. Why would you attack our set? It's on hard, but it's not on very hard, apparently. Here comes the rabbit. Which way you going, bud? Yeah, this rabbit's walking right into us. Doesn't even care. Cut his hand on a pineapple, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're gonna stand by here. And... oh, I guess I didn't even consider. It's not gonna be a ranged attack. Never mind. Our set, you can attack him and take him out, right? Yeah, you can. There it is. Finally. If Friendly ever knows what to do, I will expect he has been replaced by an imposter. It's almost as if this rabbit is some sort of tutorial for the mechanics and walks toward you on purpose. It's very likely that that's the case, but it's also very likely that I'm just super good at this game and I deserve the rabbit because of how much effort I've put in. Now, our set has leveled up. We have leveled up, and I've been talking about how great the level up system in this game is. So, I want to talk about that briefly. So, right now, so we hit the level up automatically. We went to level whatever we went, and we got a, I wonder if we got all this stuff for now. Let's go increase stats. That's where it matters. But +1 to speed bonus. This is the cool stuff. Conan. This game does seem interesting. If only Nintendo would let Fire Emblem be on Steam, yeah. I was gonna say, Nintendo would be proud of this game if they weren't the worst for anyone doing anything that's even remotely close to what they're doing. Have you guys heard what they're doing with, they are finally, after all this time, suing Pal World? Did you hear that? Did you hear about that story? We'll talk about it after this. The level up. When you level up, you get to spend attribute points to improve your stats. Your points are shown in the colored boxes on the left. Spend them with the arrow buttons, and then spend all of your points to finishing leveling. If you aren't sure which to level up, you can check Show Recommendations, and that will kind of help you decide. So if I click Show Recommendations, it's giving me like, hey, this is an archer, this is our set. These are the things that go really well with our set. And you can hover over each stat, and it'll tell you what it does, right? So Insight has to do kind of with magic. Speed has to do with, like, you know, your rogue, your archer. Power tends to be your warrior type melee characters. But Prowess, it will tell you specifically. Our set can score critical hits more regularly with Prowess. So it's not just saying archers can do this. It's being very specific. Our set, as this class, will gain this power if you put a point here. So I have 2 points in power. I could put a point in might, which will increase my damage. It's not recommended, but I could. Now, might, I believe, is melee damage in particular. So if I want to boost my damage more quickly, I can build might in addition to building dexterity, because as you see, dexterity is highlighted in green from the recommendation. Dexterity is your attacks based on like ranged, or I'm assuming daggers are dex-based damage. Bows are going to be dex-based damage, right? So increasing dex is important to damage for our set. So we're probably going to go boom. Haste, I like the idea of that, but we do not want to get hit. So notice reflexes is red. It's basically saying, don't bother, he's an archer. If you've got him in melee range, you're doing it wrong. You could put a point in evasion, but again, you don't want him in melee range. So ultimately what you want to do is just increase his damage and make it so that he always strikes first, potentially even striking twice before the enemy can. And I will go prowess because I like that idea of critical hitting. And we haven't talked about critical hits yet, but yeah, I would like to talk about that at some point. But our set's bows gain a moderate amount of damage from might, so it's like, yeah, I could increase my damage, but I feel like we're going to go with the... Yeah, we're going to go with the crits. He's going to go harden to crits. We're going to go harden to crits. Finally, insight, your accuracy, that's just 5% per point, and obviously that's not a bad idea. And then resolve reduces damage from magical attacks, which would be good, but again, I'm gonna try not to get hit. I like accuracy so we can take out potentially some troubling units, with high evasion and whatnot. So as you can see, you get to completely customize. You get a certain amount of points in each respective tree, let's call it, and you can put points, distribute your points however you want to distribute your points. So unlike Fire Emblem that says, roll the dice, hope you get lucky, this game is saying, here are, like, this is what you get, where do you want it? So you get to customize your character rather than just randomly hope things work out sort of thing, I like it. I like this system. So you go continue. He is now better. He is stronger. You get skill tree points. Yeah, so, and also, we did earn, I believe, rugged traversal. So entering a forest, mountain, or fortification cost you 1 fewer action point than normal. Okay, so we do have action points for movement and whatnot, so there it is. It's saying something about it. I don't know, but yeah, so we just earned that. So you earn skills as you level up as well, right? You also have bonds with your different allies. So developing bonds. Allies who fight together earn progress toward forming bonds, and they have 3 levels which provide increasingly powerful abilities when bonded allies are adjacent. And a bond, again, this is just like Fire Emblem. When it's ready to be created or advanced, press the plus button on the bond screen. We have not done that yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there at some point. We're just going to kind of move forward and wait it out, I think. We're going to press N for end. What if we just maxed level crit? Yeah, so this game... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Dodge that. Dodge that. There goes our set. So we leveled up the archer and he's just dead anyway. Is that my blood? I always thought death would feel somehow peaceful, but I don't feel at peace at all. No, the archer we just leveled up. Oh wait, he dies and it's just game over. Load, subscribe for more stuff. Permanently killed, not just sort of killed. I guess he is the prince, so it makes sense that it's like, hey, you can't let him die. He has to survive. Probably should have checked the, Anaka and our set. They need to both survive. And we also have to pay attention. I guess that wall, I figured it would be like an indoor space, but apparently it's not an indoor space. Apparently they can shoot over this wall. But that's my bad. That's the game being a little... I feel like the game should be a little more clear about that. That was annoying. Like, how was I supposed to know that the 2 inside the castle here can shoot Out of the castle. Anyhow. What is it wanting us to do? We can easily get back to where we were. Easily get back to where we were. Walls aren't real. What I'm saying is the castle should have a roof, right? Am I crazy to think that? Is that crazy for me to assume? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Just get in there. Let's get in there and see what happens. Server 72, second mention, has actual line of sight mechanics. Archers can't actually go over walls. Server 72, what are you talking about? Defeat difficulty, we couldn't let him die. To be fair, in the tutorial for our set, he does say he can shoot over walls. Yeah, I mean, I understand he said that, but, like, this to me is a wall, this obstacle here. Like, I can't cross it, but I can shoot over it. Do you know what I mean? I do feel... Oh, it's a Lex Talionis game. Okay. Maybe that's something we should try out. Is it good? Is it a good one? We want to pull them towards us, and I want to deal with that archer. I hate archers, man. Archers are annoying in this game. Let's bring us a guy forward. He's got 3 and 3. But I need someone with decent reflexes to make his life a little bit of a living HE double hockey stick. I want to see what happens. Let's see if we can pull that guy out of his little fortress. Kalan is dashingly good looking. Oh yeah, for sure. First strike, yeah, I did a thing. We took a hit, which sucks, but you know, sometimes you gotta do it. Almost got the level up. Here comes the bunny. We will get the bunny, don't you worry. And I don't know what it does. I wish there was a way to... Is there like a way to know what he does? Whoever defeats this magical golden rabbit will be blessed with power. That's all it says. Maybe it's just like XP or something? I don't think you could play it if you decided to not swear on stream, though. They definitely talk like real gamers. I mean, to be fair, I used to swear on stream, but since YouTube started being like, hey, we'll give you a little bit of money. It's not a lot of money. I get maybe... It's like $10 or something if I do a stream, right? It's nothing. But if I swore, I'm sure they would just be like, this is not eligible for your $10. And I'm like, but I want the $10. That's me being a little bit of a B word, I believe is the term. Here we go. Taking out this archer. Oh, come on. Who do we want to level up? I would love to see... I guess technically I can't even... we can't go that way too. We gotta watch out for this guy, this handsome guy. Okay, Kalan, we like Kalan. Let's level up Kalan. Let's see what happens with Kalan. Kalan's getting the level up this time. So let's see. So he leveled up. He got nothing, but he's getting the stats, obviously. A random bonus, a speed bonus, okay. And we're just gonna keep it simple. I like the look of this. Might is for damage, technically. I'm surprised it doesn't care about his crit rate, but alright. Dex is obviously his damage. Reflexes is obviously what it is. So we have to decide what we want. And frankly, I kind of want evasion. I want him to be more dodgy than damagey, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe that's just me. I do like the idea of reflexes and increasing his damage, but yeah. Just dodging. And then, of course, we have here his accuracy, but I don't know. Resolve for resistance, you know? So he can take out some mages. I like the idea of that. Maybe I'll bounce back and forth, give him some accuracy later. But yeah, again, the level up system in this is really, really good. It just lets you customize your characters and kind of decide what you want to do and how you want to play with each character. I like that a lot. This guy's a little tanky. Can't do much about it, but that's okay. See if we can deal with him right now. We should be able to. Should be able to take him out. I know some streamers swear and they don't lose their $10. Oh. Well, one day maybe. Maybe I'll swear. You'll see. It's gonna happen one of these days. It pays pennies anyways. It's barely worth it to be a streamer, at least without getting donations. Yes, that's true. My first S72 mention was the fact you get to assign individual units their stats when they level up. Ah. Is that I mean, it must be Sacred Stones, right? It must be a ROM hack. +1 insight bonus. All right, cool. Not bad. We get some defense, which I am not a terrible hater of. And look at this. So, for instance, someone like Yova, there's potential for her to have magic in the future, right? So raises her mana by 4, but you can promote her into a war priest later. So it's giving you even like the future. Maybe you decide to go down this path and you'll need some channeling power for divine spells. Her large health pool makes focusing useful for her. So it's like, it's not saying yes or no to anything. It's just being like, you might want this later. It's not good necessarily now, but it could be. And frankly, I'm going to put a point in there because it's going to increase her mana, which means I can just use that focus and heal her if I want her to tank, which I do. I just want her to tank, basically. Spend attribute points to improve her stats. Constitution is health. I'm sorry. I don't care for having a super heavy hitter. We're going to have many heavy hitters. I want her to tank for me. So she's going to be like a big old wall. And in that case, I believe reflexes when defending. You first strike. Reflexes beats your opponent's haste. Very effective on melee. Honestly, like I'm feeling like a point in reflexes is probably good for her. Not to mention evasion. Even though it's saying like don't do these, I kind of want to just to make her tankier and tankier. Let's start with some reflexes. I want her to be real tanky and just stand there. Lex Talionis, so not the hack, just a standalone, like Embrace the Fog. Right, so is it when someone uses Lex Talionis, can they make a Fire Emblem of any game? Like, I don't understand how it works. Like, the assets are just what they are, or you bring in the assets? Like, how does it work? I don't really fully understand it. I kind of get it, but I don't really get it. Can we get the bunny deaded? Yeah. Oh, wow. Maybe that's what it was, the big XP boost. So Anaka getting that full XP boost was really kind of worth it there. Oh, rabbit bonus. Dang, that is good to kill that rabbit. And obviously, very, very good to do so with Anaka. Because now we're going to get our crit rating. She doesn't need might. She needs dex, though. Reflexes, evasion. I don't hate any of these. It doesn't want me to be attacking with her, though, which is so funny. It wants me to be defending with her, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Obviously, evasion is good, so we're going to go for that. Prowess is your crit rating. Constitution, sure. Potency. Promote into Slip Blade, which uses potency for damage. It makes Anaka a good candidate for magic weapons. I don't know if I'm going to do that with her, to be completely honest. Probably just keep it simple. Crit rate. And as insight, we're going to go, I guess, defense and probably magic defense. I don't know. We're going to put her out there, see what happens. I don't know. I don't know how to play the game. I'm just playing the game. Maybe instead of evasion, we put one into haste. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. They could possibly make whatever they want with Lex Talionis. I mean, Embrace of the Fog has FF6 tiles in it. Yeah, that's true. As far as I understand, which isn't a ton, you'd use whatever assets you put in. Yeah, I mean, it's just what I'm asking is, you can't just make any game you want. It's a Fire Emblem maker, right? Is that what I'm trying to ask? Dodge. 57%. He's gonna dodge it. Yeah, go Kalon. Oh my god, everyone's going for him. No, I don't like this. Thank god. Okay. Oh god, these archers are ridiculous. We really got to pay attention to these archers, man. I can't believe we survived that. We got so lucky. As far as I understand, which isn't a ton, you use whatever assets you put in, and someone made blackjack in it. Okay, so yeah, you can basically do whatever you'd like, by the sounds of it. We're gonna heal up a bit. We have to at this point, and we're getting real, like, this is Danger Town. We're in Danger Town right now, so we gotta be careful. We got this annoying archer, so I feel like, why not get our guys in here. Take out this archer. Wow, that was one hit. I was not expecting that. We did level up again? All right, cool. Unnecessary, but all right. Anaka learned a new ability, Evasion +2. Just standard passive. I'm not going to say no to that. What are we going to get? Rare triple bonus? Oh my goodness, this game is just giving the points away. Just making me powerful. Crit rating, constitutional. I'm gonna keep those pretty even. I want her to be like somewhat tanky. I don't know if that is worth it, but she's gonna be, I know it's stupid to do well-rounded, but I feel like I want to. Am I crazy to do that? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong to do that. Say, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Definitely meant more to make FE fan games, but I guess it's proof you can do whatever you want. Yeah. How's the stream? I don't know. We're hanging out. We're just checking out this new. There's a demo actually available. This isn't the full game, but the game is a game that you can play now on Steam. Reflex is 7. Oh my goodness. You probably got to use an archer for that one. So let's take out Buddy here. Don't know if this is a good idea, but looks like we can take him out and not take too much damage in return. We're gonna try it. Hopefully we have enough tankiness to survive from one of those dumb archers, because I hate the dumb archers. And we're gonna get over here, and hopefully this will take out Mr. Dancy Pants over here. 70% chance to hit, so hopefully, like, I'm certain we're meant to do this with our set, yes. Perfect. Our new big tanky unit is Anaka, apparently. And we're tanky. We're doing the tank thing. Yova is tanky. We've put the points in, it's working. It seems to be working out. Another triple, I know, we got so lucky there. I'm gonna save immediately after this. Once we win this. It was very rare, very lucky, very happy about this. If you let me choose the stats, I'm gonna min-max the stats. Being well-rounded is for cowards. You're not wrong. You're entirely correct. What I technically should be doing, and we haven't talked about critical hits yet in this game, the way it works. But to be fair, I wonder if it's a tutorial. I feel like you have to do the tutorial before it lets you crit, but I think it's this yellow bar. And so what you're seeing here, 27.2%. Nope, that's not going to do anything for us. View bonds, that's not going to do anything for us. So what happens is the game doesn't have random crits. What it has is a bar. If your crit rating is high, it fills the bar faster. And you don't have to use your crit. It allows you to build up a super move, essentially, and then use it when you want to use it. So I could save it up for so many stages and then go and crit the boss, for instance. Yeah, when you fill it up, you get the crit. That's right. Now, let me just say, I'm not entirely sure if it is you have to crit or if I get to choose when to crit. I don't know. But being strategic about it, even if it says your next thing is going to be a crit, which I think is more fair because it is a strategy game, you should be planning ahead, not just be saving it up for bosses. You would say, okay, my bar is going to get filled, and then you would keep that character back until you want to use it on a boss or to save a unit, you know, that's in a dire circumstance, whatever. It's a very cool mechanic that changes how games like this are meant to be played, right? Instead of relying on crits to happen randomly, it's kind of saying, hey, here's another level of strategy. You know, like, keep this in mind. You want to build this up, and you want to be careful about how you use it. So, again, I absolutely freaking love some of the rare triple bonus. Are you kidding? Really? How is that even possible? Oh, we can't die now. We have to win. If we die now, we're losing all of this. We're just going hard into the dex and the haste, I think. I think that's what we want to do. Prowess is our crit rating, right? It's up that. Might, I believe. Might was our... it also technically increases our damage. Accuracy I love with him. And yeah, let's go. Little resolve as well. Magic defense. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Strategy will be to just level crit at all times. You don't need anything else. What could possibly go wrong? And I'm not sure if this guy is going to come out, which is making me nervous because I really don't want to deal with him, but I effing hate. And it's a stupid archer, so we have to attack him. But I hate the fact this guy could come out and he's got the crown, which means he's a boss, so I don't want to send in Anaka. I feel like maybe we should just let them come to us, but it's an archer. So, like, I don't know what to do. Okay, let's just do this. Let's go focus. We have plenty of focus points. We have plenty of mana. Let him come to us. Nope. Go there. And I don't think it matters. Evade melee. That doesn't really do anything for us. Hit with ranged and damage with ranged. So I guess technically we can put... Yeah, we're going to wait. And we're going to go up here. And technically this is our tank. So we might as well get our tank in there. And we're going to focus. Get a little heal in. What are you going to do, annoying archer? 5 damage, and then 57%. We got the dodge. If I just crit every 2 combats, surely I will be invincible. I want to see what the crit does. I've never done one yet. And it's not building up very quickly, so I assume it's absurdly overpowered. But what do I know? We'll have to wait and find out, right? And there's no way to get around, so we just have to hope that somebody is capable of taking this guy out in one hit, basically. Who wants to level up right now? Level 2, level 2, level 2, level 3. So all of these guys can effectively take a hit or whatever. This might even just take him out right here. There it is. Goodbye, stupid archer that I hate so much. And let's make this guy our B word. We do have a reflex 6, but not a lot of focus on you. Who else? Reflex 6. Technically, that's our best bet. I don't know what else to do. This sucks. Let's just all wait. Let's get in there and wait. let him come to us. Hopefully we get that first strike. It'll deal enough damage that it's significant. 10. 28% chance to hit, and he still did. Ridiculous. What? Twice in a row? Are you This is for Solomon. Shitting. There, I did it. I said the swear. I said the swear. He's shitting us. I can't believe that actually hit us. That's wild. That is insane. 17 XP. Who has the least amount of XP? It's Kalan. So Kalan's going to come over here and get that big old fat... Oh, look at this backstab because he's a rogue. I didn't even know that was a thing. Let's watch him slap. Kalan's getting that final kill for the day. That should be it. That should be the stage, right? Got a little bit of lovely hearts. I've scouted across the bridge. It's not guarded on the other side. It should be safe for us to cross now. Good. We'll cross without delay. Forgive my intrusion, but I think I know your face. You're Princess Anaka of Kaelia, are you not? Keep your distance, stranger. Identify yourself. I just fought a battle. Of course you are suspicious of me. I should have started by introducing myself. I am Goland, a cleric of Moderis, god of Durakma. I was sent here to support the soldiers of Durakma in this holy war, a war with which I do not agree. In truth, I had thought I would be able to prevent some of the fighting, but it appears I overestimated myself. A holy war. Forgive my sister's quiet. I am Prince Arset, and this is Princess Anaka. We're pleased to make your acquaintance, Goland. Yes, it's good to meet someone in Durakma these 2 days who does not agree with the war. You said it was a holy war. That means Durakma is attacking for religious reasons. All I know is that we were ordered to support the conquest of Kaelia in the name of Moderis. But I've spent my life in service of Moderis. I could say for certain that he was not want this war. I refuse to believe it. Then why attack? Maybe King Ulbert is using Moderis' name as a pretext for war. I do not know enough to say, but I am friends with a bishop named Dalamat, who runs a temple in the south of Durakma. He's a good man and well-informed. He would know the truth of this so-called holy war. I plan to travel south to see him soon. No longer serve Durakma while it persists in this injustice. We will go ourselves. Would you accompany us? Make finding our way there much easier. But your highness, can't afford this detour. We must return to Kaelia and tell the king what we've learned. It's not safe for you at Durakma. Thanks for the concern, Kalan, but this is something we must do. We can learn more about the reason for the war, and that is information Father will need in order to choose the right path to Kaelia. Oh, pardon me and my cough. I want to go home too, but if there's a war, and I cannot spend it hiding behind the walls of Kale City, I have to help. I'm a royal. In real life, royals would never hide from war, and we wouldn't send small teenagers overseas to die. That's absurd. You will make a wise queen one day, Anaka. If you have to do this, then I'm with you. So, Goland, will you come with us? It would help us greatly. It would be my honor. You know, Prince Arset, you remind me of the story of how Saint Olman found his way into the service of the king in ancient times. I don't know that story. Tell me as we walk. Gladly. You see, Saint Olman was born simply Olma, a sheep herder. And there we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and otherwise, don't forget to subscribe for more stuff. But most importantly, click that join button below if you're feeling generous, if you'd like to support the channel. And Nez and Shadow and Mr. Cactus / Solomon, you are my legends, the people that I am most appreciative of. Nez, you bought subscriptions for all these others, so you're truly a legend. And what if I don't click the button? You don't have to click any buttons. Just hang out with me. Come and chat with me on Wednesdays and Sundays around 9 to 10 p.m.-ish EST. Just hang out. We play a lot of Fire Emblem ROM hacks. We're having fun. We're doing stuff. Trying to get some music in the background, so while I'm chatting with you and saying goodbye, there's some things that... some ambiance. There we go. Join us next time, and we will do some more. I don't know if we're going to be doing any more of this particular game, but thanks to... I don't even know the name of the developer. I could quickly, actually. I probably should mention his name. Let's take a quick gander. I was given this. I was... I guess it would have been... It says Cold Sap Games. I want to just quickly... I'm going to pop open the old Gmail and see what it says. Ryan Kozierek? Ryan Kozierek. And you're going to see on your screen probably the Steam key. But Ryan, thank you so much for sending me a little key to demo this game for you. I technically had access to this a little while ago, but I didn't have time, so... The demo is available for all of you now. Head on to Steam, download a demo of Years of Division. It is a Fire Emblem-inspired strategy role-playing game, and it's a lot of fun. I like the level-up system. I like some of the mechanics that changes it up a bit, you know? If you're a fan of Fire Emblem, or strategy, tactical strategy RPGs in general, you're gonna like this. If YouTube steals your your $2 because you said shit once, was it really worth the $2? That's true. You're not wrong, but that's the third time I said it on this video, so advertisers, I'm a bad boy. If you're gonna hang out over here, just know you're rolling with the rough crowd. I love you all. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one. Da, 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 da.